A homemade helium mylar balloon believed to be carrying a 6-year-old boy.
I am the living man.
Yes, my mother twitted my temples!
Have you ever wondered why flat earthers get so much attention? I mean, we probably do know why.
We're going to launch a small boat out into the water here, and as it gets farther and farther out, you'll start to lose the stripes.
Lost about 1.5 stripes.
Right. So this can only happen why?
Because of the curvature of the Earth.
So you don't think that what we're seeing is actually real? You think it's because of heat?
Oh, absolutely heat.
You are coping and seething.
But here's the thing. It's not just random internet conspiracy guys. Some very famous celebrities had either flirted with or flat out claimed to believe the Earth is flat. So today, let's count down the top 5 celebrities who believe the Earth is flat and try to figure it out. Were they serious or just chasing clout by torching their reputation? Oh, and before we continue, if you like digging into bizarre beliefs, hoaxes, and overall entitled people ruining their lives, hit subscribe. We do this every week. We all love Shaquille O'Neal. Come on.
Yeah, but that's not Shaq to the Fool, that's power.
No, that's Shaq to the Fool.
Fantastic athlete and overall a charismatic human being.
Got embarrassed about because I promised I wouldn't make a face on eating those wings. I'm guaranteed on this show I will not make a face.
In 2017, he said on a podcast,
I drive from coast to coast and this flat to me. I'm just saying.
Okay, that's the dumbest thing you've ever said.
I drive from
It's
Florida.
the dumbest thing you've ever
I
said.
drive from Florida to California all the time, and it's flat to me. I do
92 podcasts, and that's the dumbest thing you've ever said. That's a high bar to get over.
I do not go up and down in a 360-degree angle and all that stuff about gravity.
years later, Shaq mentioned how that comment made him lose around $20 million because the haters bombarded a company he was working with 500,000 complaints. So, of course, after that, the company dropped him.
My theory is, I bought a bus a couple summers ago. So when I drive from Florida to California, it seems flat to me.
I see. Okay.
So you ever been in a flight and you get ready to land and you pull up the window and you look?
Yeah.
It seems flat, right?
Well,
So that was my theory. I'm just joking.
Was Shaquille serious or just trolling? Who knows? Either way, the Flat Earth community happily claimed him as one of their own. If you have been on the internet long enough, you know Tila Tequila's entire brand is chaos. She was one of the first celebs to go all in on Flat Earth, tweeting about how the planet isn't round and tying it to a biblical prophecy. But unlike Shaq, she never backpedaled. And in true Tila Tequila fashion, she managed to connect Flat Earth to a dozen other conspiracies, making her the ultimate early Flat Earth influencer. No hate towards Miss Tequila, but if people search for scientific answers in her,
I'm not shape-shifting today, but I am the creator behind Jesus. You know, having God's brain inside my head.
well, you get what you deserve. How about that? In 2016, rapper b.o.b took to Twitter and sparkled one of the biggest celebrity versus science feuds in recent memory.
His original post came on January 24th when he said, "The cities in the background are approx 16 miles apart. Where is the curve? Please explain this." He continues to post photos of flat landscapes and asserted that railroads couldn't work if the world was round or something. and that the round Earth and moon landing are both fiction created by NASA.
Indoctrinated in a cult called science and graduated to a club full of liars.
Cue Neil deGrasse Tyson, who jumped in to school him with actual science. And I believe there was a rap battle.
Isaac Newton, my man, said, if I have seen farther than others, it's by standing on the shoulders of giants. I get an amen. Woo. So that's right, B.o.b. When you stand on the shoulders of those who came before, you might just see far enough to realize the earth isn't flat. And by the way, this is called gravity.
Okay.
But B.o.b wasn't done.
He currently has a crowdfunder, this campaign to prove or disprove that the Earth is flat. He wants to launch satellites, weather balloons, drones, blimps.
No way.
Spoiler, the GoFundMe raised about as much as a second-hand telescope.
For me, it wasn't even so much the flat earth shit, but it was just like when I was doing the
cloning?
The element shit, cloning, all that shit, bro. It's like, I was for sure, I was like, they gonna try to get me, bro. Cause it's like, most people, like when they go through that type of shit, that awakening phase, they do it in their own time, but me.
You were doing it in public.
I did it in public.
This is the gapping of the absence of data by conspiracy theorists. He has to somehow account for me saying what I'm saying by inventing something that he needs to be true so he can continue to believe it.
"2017 was a year of the Flat Earth podcast confessions. On one episode, Kyrie Irving casually said,
"You believe that Earth is round?"
Yes, but I heard the new one that the Earth.
There's no new one. There is no new one.
Okay, I heard some crazy one. My boy
do you believe that we are? Do you believe? Do you believe?
This could sound crazy. Ben Diggles, this is a shout out to you. He came to us and he listens to super conspiracy theory guy.
This is not even conspiracy.
The Earth is flat.
Yeah, no, the Earth is flat.
Oh, here we go.
The Earth is flat.
You've seen pictures of the planet, though, right? Like it's a circle. So
I've seen a lot of things that that my educational system has said that was real and turned out to be completely fake. So, I mean, I don't mind going against the grain in terms of my thoughts and what I believe.
And just like that, he became the poster child for celebrity flat earthers. What made it worse? Kids looked up to him. Suddenly, teachers were reporting that students were parroting Kyrie in class. Months later, Kyrie claimed he was just trolling and didn't mean it.
Perception, how you received, it just changes. Like, no, I'm actually a smart-ass individual. Like, no, it's just like, so it's not like I was just coming out and saying that. So it was like at the time, just didn't realize the effect, and I was definitely at that time like, I'm a big conspiracy theorist. You can't tell me anything. Right. So yeah, I'm sorry about all that. For all the science teachers, everybody coming up to me like, I gotta reteach my whole curriculum. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize.
In 2019, Logan announced at a Flat Earth conference that he was a believer.
My name is Logan Paul, and I think I'm coming out of the Flat Earth closet.
Then he dropped a documentary called Flat Earth, To the Edge and Back. At first, it looked like he was dead serious, but eventually it turned out to be satire, mocking flat earthers and their conferences. So was he ever a real believer?
No, I don't think the Earth is flat. I think that's the dumbest shit I've heard in my life.
But the stunt blurred the line between clout chasing and conspiracy by completely forgetting that some people would and will take that so-called documentary as a fact.
Do you think online platforms have a responsibility to make clear the distinction between fact and fiction?
Absolutely. It's something that we're seeing a lot of platforms really putting muscle behind now in 2019, but unfortunately, it's a little too late. These things have spread so massively that putting that back in the box is all but impossible.
So there you have it. 5 celebrities who dabbled in the world of Flat Earth. Some were serious, some were joking, and some, well, we may never know. But here's the question. Do you think these celebrities really believe it, or was it all just another way to grab attention? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you like the video, give it a like or a dislike, it's okay. And subscribe, it's completely free. I hope you had a wonderful day, and I will see you the next one. Stay safe.